Hey, welcome everybody. I am Steve Jackson. Today I wanted to break down for you this iconic ACDC song, Hells Bells. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. The main riff of the song sounds like this. So let me show you that. The first thing we're going to do is play the A string open. And we're going to make this power chord shape here, which is going to be on the D string 7th fret and the G string 9th fret. We're going to hold those down and we're going to play the A string, then G string, and then D. Then we're just going to take our ring finger off and we're going to bar across with our pointer finger on the 7th fret here. So we're holding the G string and the D string, and we're going to go G, D, A. So from the beginning, now the next part is really similar to what we just did. We're going to slide down our pointer finger to the 5th fret, and we're going to do that same pattern we just did, which is G string, D, and then A. So now from the beginning it sounds like this. Then we're going to go back up to 7 and do the same thing we just did. Okay, so let's repeat that whole section now. Now it's going to repeat. It's going to do exactly what it just did at the beginning. But now when we get to here, instead of continuing on, so we're just going to play this G string. Instead of continuing on that, we're going to jump down here and grab this power chord on the 5th string, 3rd fret right here. I'm going to play that once. Then I'm going to move my pointer finger down to the 2nd fret. And then we're going to play this open A5 chord. So after it repeats that pattern several times, to get into the next section, it's going to kind of have a different ending to it. So let me show you that. It's going to start the same way. It's going to go like this. So all that's the same. But now it's going to go G chord, and then D, and then A string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then open. So like this. The next riff comes in right after that intro section and kind of right before the verse actually starts, and it sounds like this. So let me show you that. It's going to start off on the 7th fret of the D string and 9th fret of the G string, just like we did in the beginning, but it's going to play them both at the same time. And then it's going to go bar on the 7th fret, and then back to the 1st chord. So, all right, now it's going to move down, so it's going to bar. I'm going to use my ring finger and bar on the 7th fret of the G and D strings, just those two. Then 5th fret of the same strings, and then back to 7, and then a little vibrato. And then we're going to do the same power chord thing we did earlier. Right, so we're playing this C5 power chord, 3rd fret of the A string. And then we repeat that. Here we are getting into the actual first verse of the song. The riff he's playing sounds like this. So let me show you that. It's going to start off with the open A string. Then we're going to play this A5 chord, which is open A and 2nd fret of the D string. And then we're going to be open on both of those strings, and then right back to this A5 chord. So those 4 together, right? Open A string by itself, and then this A5, and then they're both open, and then right back to A5. Then we're going to move up. We're going to grab this D5 chord up here. So we're playing A string 5th fret and 7th fret on the next 2 strings. And then we're gonna just release these and just grab this little bar here on the 5th fret of the A and D strings, and then right back to D5. So from the beginning of this verse section, we got, okay, and then next we're gonna stay right here, but this time we're only gonna play the 5th string and then open. And then we're gonna do the same power chord thing that we did earlier. So we're playing this C5 power chord and then sliding this note all the way down to the 2nd fret. Big stretch there. So let's do that whole section now. The next section is going to move up a little higher. We're going to move up to this E5 power chord shape. We're going to start off by playing the 6th string open. Then we're playing this E5 chord, which is on the 7th fret of the A string, and then the 9th fret of the D and G strings. So from the beginning again, here we got open, 6th string, then strumming this power chord. Now we're going to just bar across on 7. And then we're going to go right back to the power chord. So then we're going to go right back to the bar on 7, and then back to the power chord again. Then we're going to strum that 2 more times. And then we're going to go to this D5, and then A5. So one more time there, real slow. Now we're going to basically repeat it, but with a slightly different ending. So let's look at that. So, we're starting right where we were on this E5 power chord shape. And this time, instead of going D-A, we're just going to go G-G. So let me show you that one more time. And at this point, we're right back into the chorus.